Welcome back to Heart of Poland on our impossible mission to discover what makes this country tick. Now, if you've been watching the last couple of episodes of Heart of Poland, you'll know we've been looking at the past, at the Warsaw Uprising. Well, today we're going to talk about the future. We're going to talk about how Poland educates its students and foreign students. We're here with Stanisław Mocek, the Rector at Collegium Civitas, one of the best universities in Poland. See you shortly. So, Professor, thank you very much for welcoming us here to Collegium Civitas.
Welcome in Collegium Civitas.
Thank you very much. I'd like to talk first about foreign students in Poland. Why do you think Poland could be, or why is it, in fact, an attractive place for foreign students to come and study here at Collegium Civitas?
There are several reasons of the situation. Studying of students in Poland, in Warsaw and other cities in Poland. The first, this is Poland is a member of European Union and lies in Central Europe, and I think that the very comfortable for students and candidates from many countries, and the way of the legitimization. For example, the country of European Union,
yes.
Legitimization of the diploma. Yes,
so this is recognized.
Recognized yes, and the diploma in European Union. And the second, level of the everyday and life. This is a cost of life. You very important for you.
Yes, yeah, with two children. So Poland's just a more affordable place to study than
yes.
In Western Europe, let's say.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the next reason, not the Warsaw as a modern capital in Europe, yes, and city were very rich on the culture, arts, theaters, cinemas, and events.
Yes.
On the world level of world, yes.
Yes.
And I think that the very important for us, Collegium Civitas as a university in the system of Polish higher education, is a possibility of the contact with the highest level of teaching and learning. Yes, the contact with the very famous people from the Polish elites, administrative, business, media, political elites, and other.
So let's maybe go back 20 years then. Collegium Civitas, it's not Polish.
Yes,
what's
Latin.
Latin. So
Latin,
what's
yes.
the history of the school, the university?
The key word, not collegium, because the collegium similar to university, academy, and other, yes, but civitas. This is very for us very important part of our institution, because this is the background of questions, yes? Because we are between three spheres of the existing in Polish sector of higher education.
Yes.
The one sphere, this is a bureaucratic ministry documents and other administrative components. Yes. The second, this is we are non-public university, not public and non-public. This is existing on the educational market. No, for many private universities, yes. And the second, and for us very important, this is our. We are very similar to a non-governmental organization. Our idea, our mentality, this is NGOs. And we talk about the as a CSR, corporate social responsibility. Yeah. We talk about educational social responsibility. Our role to expanding to many environments on the sector of business, NGOs, and many institutions, on our partners institutions, with we collaborate.
Let's talk maybe about some of the courses that students study here. What kind of courses do you offer? And if I can be just a little cheeky, what's your favorite course?
My favorite?
Yeah.
I say about the courses in our programs, because we have many modern programs of studying in the social sciences, yes? But not social sciences, because we are very strong of journalism, journalism and new media, sector of new media, and security and cyber security, international relations and diplomacy, because in Collegium our diplomats, about 20 former diplomats teach in Collegium Civitas. And sociology, management, psychology and coaching, and for example, culture and arts.
And your favorite, Pani Stanisławie?
My favorite and is a course about connecting of traditional old media with new tendency, new trends, and new media. And my passion, one of my passion is analysis of the new trends and new generation called Homo smartphonicus, Homo digitalis.
This brings me to a wonderful moment to remind you that you can watch all of our past episodes of Heart of Poland on the First News channels, wherever you find it, be that YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. And I think we should probably make sure that some Heart of Poland episodes go to Stanisław and his team, so they can look at how we're doing these incredible things. And don't forget that you can share these episodes wherever you find them. And do let us know if you agree with the comments from all of our guests, and including Stanisław today as well. Now let's talk about lecturers, because you mentioned that you have former diplomats and you have quite a wide cast. I was doing some homework looking at the different lecturers you've had. You've had my favorite historian on the Warsaw Uprising, Dr. Alexandra Ritchie.
Yes.
She's still teaching with you. I think Rafał Trzaskowski, the current Warsaw mayor, used to give lectures here at Collegium Civitas. Is it important to have foreign lecturers?
Yes, Rafał Trzaskowski is our teacher from the 17 years.
Ah.
Yes, now this is
Is he still teaching, or he has had to stop because he's a mayor?
No. In Monday about 3, teach 2 groups of students. Yes, every week. Every week, yes.
Where does he find the time?
Yes.
So we can ask it later.
Alex Ritchie and other very famous professors, for example, Jan Zielonka from Oxford, and Jan Pakulski from University of Tasmania, and other, yes, because Jan Zielonka and Jan Pakulski are the members of our Senate. And a week ago, we had very interesting event in Collegium Civitas, because in Warsaw we had the best Polish professors who work in all world.
Here in
Yes,
Warsaw?
in the class, yes,
Yes.
and in the class, and panels, and today's conference, and the publication I want to give you.
Oh.
Yes, because this is professors from the conference.
I'll hold that up so we can see it. Yep.
Wrote the text and articles, and the name of universities: São Paulo, Harvard, Chicago, Yale, Princeton, Stanford, Vienna, Stockholm, Sydney, London, Paris, Chicago, Hobart, Paris, London, Oslo, Oxford. Yes.
And I can see that some of the subjects, I mean, are difficult.
Yes.
Maybe controversial, let's say, or certainly related to Poland's past. Who chooses these subjects? These professors chose them?
Tak, professors who have the contact with us.
Yes.
Because the chief of our chair of journalism and new media, the famous journalist Jacek Rzekowski, in Collegium Civitas from 20 years, he lead of chair of journalism, invite to Warsaw these professors. Polish professors on the most popular and famous universities on the world.
Yeah.
And we have a possibility, our students, yes, has a possibility of contact with the best professors, and we are the place of debate, place of meeting, place of discourse, place of contact. This is a Civitas, yes? Civitas as a part of the civil society in Poland.
Well, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to reading this book. Let's maybe just talk about foreign students then. What's the proportion of foreign to Polish students that you have? Is it 50-50?
We are 30% of foreign students.
Yes.
But the half of the population, 30%, this is students who study in Polish, and the half in English.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Because from the beginning you've been English and Polish.
Yes.
So these are people from 50 plus countries?
Yes, 50 countries.
50 countries.
Yes, 50 countries.
Crazy. What is it like for them adapting to Poland?
We help in adapting in Warsaw, for example, in Poland. For students, for a few countries, for example, Ukraine and our neighbors. Yes.
Yes.
This is a very easy. Yes. But for students from, for example, Zimbabwe and Vietnam and one of students from Nova Caledonia and Maldives.
Okay,
yes.
Maldives.
We have to help, yes, with adapting with the information about our culture, yes, our culture and documents and but the Civitas is a name to connecting of people in our community, because we want to connect the students from many countries, not only in classes, yes, and during our events. For example, the event of a week ago. And many events of students' events and intellectual events but Collegium Civitas it is a small university.
Yes.
As for example, Sciences Po in Paris. This is our model of Sciences Po. A few years ago, Le Monde. In Le Monde, it wrote about Collegium Civitas like Sciences Po.
So
yes.
they officially recognize
yes,
it.
in daily Le Monde. Yes.
Thank you very much for welcoming us. You can find out more about the work at Collegium Civitas and the Polish education system by, of course, Googling it, and make sure you watch all of our fascinating discussions with academics, with poets, with authors, with historians, with writers, with artists, with filmmakers, cultural and change makers on the Heart of Poland programme. So make sure you share this episode, write to us in the comments wherever you find it, and let us know what you thought about what we've talked about. And I'll see you next time for the next episode of Heart of Poland.